Welcome to Cooking with Andrea. I'm super excited today. I have been on a breakfast kick. I don't know why. Normally I don't eat breakfast. For years I never ate breakfast. You know, always run and made sure the kids had breakfast or the hubby has breakfast, but I never wanted breakfast, but I have been on a breakfast kick. So today I am going to be making my sausage pancake muffins. I was just like, I'm gonna try this. I had never tried anything like this, and when I did try it, I was like, oh my gosh, this is really darn good. So what I'm gonna do, first of all, is I have just, my Farmer John's like I do on my breakfast, I use different sausages, you know me. I use whatever I feel like using and whatever I like. Sometimes I base it on the ones that I do like, which is the better deal. So I'm going to cook this whole sausage here. And what I'm going to do, as soon as I cook the sausage, then what I'll do is just chop it up, give it a rough chop. I don't want it too chopped up. I can buy, my ground sausage like I do, like farmland and stuff. But this time I wanted actually little chunks in my pancake muffins. That's what I have been doing recently. And I was like, oh, I'm going to share because some of these things are super fast. I'm going to tell you about this. This is absolutely delicious. I can make my own. We all can make our own pancake mix because it's really not hard. But I'm going to tell you something. This one is absolutely delicious. Super delicious. And you know what? I don't need syrup with these. Like a lot of people, like my family likes syrup. So they want syrup with theirs. But I don't need it with mine. I think it tastes so delicious. And if I put a pat of butter or a couple pads of butter on it, absolutely delicious. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to make the version that I make. One thing I don't like about making muffins is I have to make a whole bunch. We're not going to eat them all. They're going to go to waste, or I'm going to freeze them, or I have to give them to people at work, and they probably take my food just to be nice. But I can make as much or as little as I want, and this is excellent. So I already took 1 cup of my pancake batter, but this is absolutely delicious, and it's the sweet cream because I've had crusties. I've tried every kind of pancake batter there is out there, but that one is absolutely delicious. Just gonna flip the sausage over, get it cooking, and I'm gonna cook it not super done because it's gonna be in the oven for 15 minutes, but I am gonna cook it all the way through because it is, I should do it that way. So what I'm gonna do here is, I'm kind of weird. I like my pancake batter a little bit on the thicker side, but not real super thick. So I'm going to show you how I do it. Normally, you know me, I'm very good with precise measurements. This one I'm not as good with precise measurements because my liquid, it depends on how I feel and how much liquid I think I need. So what I'm going to do is crack 1 egg, and we're going to do 1 egg. And then I'm going to go ahead and I am going to measure my syrup. I don't want too much in there, just enough. Oh my gosh, I had to use some muscle for that one. Sheesh. I'm probably going to put 2 tablespoons in. Because 2 tablespoons is good. Okay, I'm going to turn my sausage down. It's cooking good, so now I'm going to just pull them apart. Okay, everything is looking good. And I am going to put a dash. I'm going to do more than a dash. I am going to put just a fourth of a teaspoon in. No, I'm gonna put more than that. I need more in there than that. That's not enough. We'll go ahead and put a half teaspoon inside. It's brown sugar and cinnamon. And then I'm going to go ahead and start with a half a cup. Now this is the one that is not precise for me. I'm going to start with a half a cup, or I'm going to start with just a half a cup. And I'm going to pour most, but that's all I want to pour. But I can always get more batter if I make my batter too thin. That's the one thing I love about being able to be the creator versus, oh, I just have to go with what the box tells me. Because it's like you can't go back unless you get a whole nother box. But I'm only starting with 1 cup of batter, which makes it nice. I'm not wasting money, not wasting food. I love to make pancake muffins because they're great. You can put blueberries in them, you can put chocolate. It's super awesome. I can make this a dessert too at night. I don't even have to make it just for breakfast. It can actually be a dessert. But this for me, grab and go, is what I like in the morning. It's just like my French toast. I love my rolled French toast. I probably will not go back to just regular French toast. I also love my casserole French toast. I'll probably never ever go back to regular unless I just feel like making it that day. Okay, so now we're good. I'm gonna go ahead and finish cooking the sausage, dry it off, and get it chopped up. Then I'll come back with you. We'll throw it in and we'll get our breakfast pancake sausage muffins in the oven. Okay, welcome back. I got the sausage cooked, cooled it just a little bit. It's still like slightly warm, but that's okay because it'll make my batter looser. So I think with just a half a cup of milk to 1 cup of the pancake batter is perfect. If you like yours thicker, but let's see how mine come out because this is what I have been doing. And like I said, I'm using milk. I'm not using water. Today I did use a little bit more sausage though, because normally I'll take like 4 or 5 pieces and just throw it in there, whatever I have left over. That's how I came up with the idea one day. Because like I said, I'm not really a big breakfast person because, you know, I'm up and going really early in the morning. I like to have breakfast for dinner is what I like. So now what I'm going to do is if you think your batter is too thick this way, then what you want to do is you want to go ahead and you want to put a little bit of milk in there. Maybe, I think we're fine. I will sometimes second guess myself and I will put too much, but I want to see how it goes in here first. I'm giving it a real healthy dose of canola oil. Real healthy dose because I don't want anything to stick. Pours fine, and I do want the chunk because I do not want to have to cook them for a million years. And I'd rather have less muffins because I don't want them all. There's no way I can eat them. And I don't want anything to go to waste. That's why I said this is so awesome. This can be a breakfast. It can be a dessert. I put blueberry filling in the other day because I didn't have any fresh blueberries. I cannot grow my blueberries now. It's too cold. Don't have any fresh strawberries. Can't grow. Too cold. So I'm super, super stoked for when summer comes back because then I can grow here because where we live is just way too cold. There is no growing right now. But I have to say, we are having, I better not say it too loud, kind of a mild winter. We're not snowing as bad as we normally do. So I'm super excited. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take and I'm going to wipe out this because I don't want I had made some other breakfast ones the other day too. The other ones I showed you guys, the egg bites, but I don't like when I have oil in the other pans. It just makes it smoke. So for the 1 cup, I get 6 nice sized muffins with sausage and beautiful pancake mix. So now I'm going to take and I'm just going to put on the top some brown sugar with some cinnamon. That's why I say, for me, these are perfect. I don't need any sweet. A couple weeks ago I was looking online and a lot of people do this with powdered sugar in the morning. Well, I'm way too messy for powdered sugar. I will have it all over my clothes, especially because I wear black all the time. I wear black in every facet of my life, so I would look like a total mess. So I don't use powdered sugar, but you could use powdered sugar. I actually prefer it like that. You can use a little bit of syrup. If I'm home, I'll put a little syrup. If I'm in the car running around, I will not. We are going to put these in the oven. We're going to bake them for 15 minutes, and we'll be back at 350. Okay, welcome back. My beautiful muffins. Smells delicious. Absolutely delicious. They came out perfectly fine. These ones are normally a little bit bigger than what I make. Normally I don't fill them quite as high. Remember guys, I'm an overfiller, an overstuffer. So I'm always doing that. But everything works fine. They're so easy to come out. You see them? Just barely a fork. And they come out. But oh boy, they sure look delicious. Looks absolutely delicious. They took 15 minutes to cook. We're going to go ahead and try one. I'm just going to take this one out like this. But I had filled this one a little too much. And this one is a big boy. He's really too much. But anyways, I'm just going to go ahead and set them there like that. I'll put this one over here too. The pan is hot, so I'm going to move it like this. Okay. I do have to put butter on mine. I always put butter on mine. And I always take my sweet time putting butter on it. I do. I'm so bad. That's the only thing I take time for in the morning is coffee and my butter. So, we're going to go ahead and give it a try. I'm going to try it with no syrup, and then I'm going to try it with syrup. Normally, when I eat my muffin, this is the reason I make this like that, is so I can do this. Hot. You see the heat coming off this thing? Super delicious though. In my opinion, in my opinion, for me, this is sweet enough. I don't need any more syrup, to be quite honest. My son and my husband will need syrup, but I'm going to take another bite just to make sure. Look at how it looks inside. I took too big of a bite. I had to chew. There's meat inside. So far I've had a meat. You can tell the meat in here too. And on this side, you can see it poking through. This is the beautiful cinnamon sugar on top. It tastes really good. Use syrup if you'd like, or don't use syrup. If you like the content, if you would please like, share, and subscribe, I'd be most grateful. I hope you try my pancake sausage muffin, and they're good for on the go. Thank you all, and I hope you all have a blessed week. Thank you, my new subscribers. Thank you for everybody who supports me. I appreciate you. Have a good week.